Okay, Terry, your geek friend is going to try to help you out. I'm going to try to determine if this funk on the surface of this decorative butterfly, this stuff right in here, is that mold. That's what we're going to try to do. So we might take it and put it under a dissecting scope first and just take a superficial look, and then we can make some slides and put it under this regular microscope second. When you look at it that way, it's pretty nasty looking. So we'll see what it looks like under the dissecting scope. Knowing that there are pet hair fibers in the house makes me think that these are pet hair fibers covered by dust so far. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see. It's the backlight that actually kind of kills me. I kind of get a pretty good idea of the nastiness here anyway. So I've got one slide that is just a clump of stuff. Take a look at that one. And then the other slide, it's kind of hard to see, but it has some little tiny detritus pieces in there. So I'm going to take a look at that under the microscope. Detritus, that's the best way I can call it. Okay, right at the end of the microscope there is a small little squarish cuboidal shaped thing, and if you look around the screen you can see others about that size. That's kind of what I'm seeing when I look on the internet for a water mold. Black mold has a more oblong seed-like spore. Anyhow, that's what I'm seeing so far. So we're going to try that little clump next and see what we can figure out. Actually, this is 100x magnification, so we'll go up to 400x magnification. Okay, this is 400x magnification, and this little thing I have at the end of the pointer, this is kind of what I keep seeing everywhere. There are lots of these, and that's what is important in maybe diagnosing mold. And it's not very geometric. It's just kind of rather uniform in size, and I'm noticing that what I'm seeing on the internet for mold shows pattern, geometric type looking, actually pretty things in the shape, that is. I'm just seeing a lot of things this size, so I'm saying inconclusive so far. So the big clumps under the microscope gonna have a green cast. Lots of strands in here. I think we're going to see here in just a second that at a higher magnification, these are just dog hairs covered with dust. I think that's what we're going to see. This internal cube-like pattern that you can see on the inside of this hair is consistent with animal hair. So I think that's what you've got. I think you got animal hair covered with dust. This internal segmented appearance is consistent with animal hair. Look on the inside of these fibers right here. Just not seeing the geometric spores to support mold. Possibly water mold. I saw something earlier, and some of this stuff looks kind of green, so might can make a case. And just remember, I'm not a microscopic expert. I'm just an amateur piecing some clues together. So, pet dander and dust. I definitely have an agreeable decision on that in my mind. Possible water mold, possible green plant matter, maybe. Maybe not likely. If it concerns you deeply, get a professional to look at it instead of your geek friend. Happy to help though. Kind of interesting.